All right, picture this. Genesis isn't a history book, it's a play. A long, strange, gorgeously conflicted play that keeps getting restaged night after night, century after century, by new actors who keep forgetting their lines. To read Genesis is to walk straight onto that very same stage. There's no audience, no final curtain, just a shifting set of beginnings, rehearsed, rewritten, argued over. You think you're reading about what happened? You're not. You're directing it. You're arranging ancestral memory into something like a script, except the ink never really dries. Every time the story's told or prayed or fought about over dinner, the performance starts again. And what a cast! Jacob, conniving, limping, tragic, practically auditioning for Breaking Bad Bronze Age edition. Joseph the dreamer, who falls into a pit and climbs his way up to power like some proto-operatic rags to riches story. The wives, the servants, the casts-off, they're not extras, they're the subtext. Every scene in Genesis stages survival but also exclusion. The family of promise, as the scholars like to call them, is really a troupe forever on stage performing chosenness to a skeptical world. And the best part, Genesis knows it's theater. It doubles scenes, recycles plots, shifts lighting. The wife-sister gag gets played 3 times. Abraham, Isaac, same trick, new city, as if the playwright's testing the material for new audiences. The 2 creation stories run like dueling monologues, not to tidy up the question of how it all began, but to show that beginnings are plural, complicated, and maybe a little bit chaotic. Every retelling becomes a rehearsal, a way for the community to try on identity, see how it fits, adjust the seams. Genesis doesn't give us a stable people, it gives us a rehearsal process. To begin in the book of Genesis is to choose to act to interpret. It's less about fact and more about staging, how we perform our belonging, our loss, our need to start over. And that's the trick, isn't it? Beginnings aren't abstract. They walk, lie, scheme, bless, and mourn. They're embodied by matriarchs and patriarchs, insiders and exiles, prophets and dreamers, and us, the readers, stepping into the story like understudies who never quite leave the stage. Genesis isn't a relic. It's a rehearsal space, a drama that never ends about people trying to remember who they are by performing where they come from.